I feel inclined to do it. Can I do it?
Of course.
Okay, so here,
Boom,
here,
boom, and up.
here,
That's
right?
it.
Okay,
Not a travel.
did it.
That is not a travel, folks.
I'm Hally, this is Fat Perez. FP, are you ready to play some golf?
I am stoked.
Okay, let's do it. Well, the rules are simple. It's a point for a fairway, point for a green, point for an up and down, 5 points for a birdie, 1,000,000 points for a hole-in-one.
Sensational.
Yes, and of course we can give each other points whenever, wherever, for whatever reason.
Perfect.
Yeah?
I love it.
Okay, you're on the tee.
Let's do this. Sit.
Boom.
I think I'm dancing.
You're dancing right in the middle of the green.
Sure.
A little Yankee.
All right at it.
Settle. Oh. All right. Kicked into the bunker maybe, but up and down.
There's a little Pinehurst side green bounce there.
Classic
Yeah.
Pinehurst
Welcome
situation.
to the Sandhills.
Effie, everyone knows that you are a really good player and you've been playing golf for a long time, ever since you were a kid. What did you want to be when you were little? Like, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I mean, I think like every young golfer, you want to play on tour, right? You want to practice and grind, win junior tournaments, go play in college, and hopefully one day do it for a living. I think back then when I was a kid, that was really the only way you could golf for a living. You'd be, I guess, a club pro.
Yeah.
But otherwise you had to get really good. So I was grinding on that for a bit. And then, you know, once I realized I wasn't like getting any taller, I started kind of looking around and maybe gave up that dream a little bit.
Well, in a way, I mean, you kind of are playing golf for a living.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just, I think if I knew that this was an option, I would have, you know, had fried foods and grown my hair out a little earlier. But it's cool to be able to do it in a different way and not have to worry about making cuts and
Yeah.
the grind of that. But God, it's been a dream.
You are so comfortable on camera. It's almost like you really were made to do what you do. Has that always been the case? Like you're always, you know, cool with cameras being pointed at you?
No, I think when I got started with the guys, it was, I didn't really know what to do. You know, you kind of start talking to the camera where you really shouldn't.
Right.
I think once I kind of realized the cameras aren't here, I just sort of was like, oh, I'm gonna play golf like I always do, like with my buddies, and hopefully they get in the right spots. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just try to be myself.
I love it. I love it.
All right, let's see something here.
Okay, well this is
That's,
a tricky one.
oh, that's saucy.
Sit.
That is saucy.
That had a surprising amount of nip. I'll take it.
That was nasty.
Thank you.
You know, those tough shots, like, you can look at it like this is a real problem or like this is a real opportunity to show some people something.
Exactly,
right now.
exactly.
And you took a hold of that, my goodness. I'm still really not sure what this does. Early shadows aren't easy. Huh.
Ooh, that's a good putt.
Gave it a chance.
We'll give that to you.
Thank you, very
It's
generous.
a friendly match.
Very generous. Let's see that Sandy here.
Okay.
I feel like Sandy deserves some points more than just that up and down. I'll give you an extra point here, yeah?
Oh, an extra point.
Yeah, that was
right.
something. That was something. You deserve it if you roll this in. Yeah, see, that's special right there. That's real special.
All right.
Well done.
We'll take
Great
that.
up and down.
Thank you.
Some threes are better than others, and that was one of them.
All right, second hole, par 4. It is 2-1. I'm leading. This doesn't happen very often.
You're
This
leading.
doesn't happen very often, FP.
Heck of an up and down there.
All right.
Show me something.
All right.
I feel like when you think about Pinehurst area, this is what you have in your head right here.
Yep, this is it. Oh boy, that's right. Okay, not getting my point. Door's open.
All right, let's see what we can do here. You're just trying to hit some more miracle shots, that's all.
Go, go, go.
That might be right in there. All right.
All right.
No fairways.
No fairways for us, but that's okay. So we've had Bob on the show, and he told us all about the origin story, and I'm sure a lot of people know you came on the happy hours during COVID, but I'd love to hear a little bit from your point of view. At the time, you were an accountant. Were you looking to do something else?
No, not at all. Like you said, it was COVID, so I was highly bored. So for me, the happy hours were just, you know, something, anything to do. Somebody had turned me on to Bob's Instagram, and obviously he's hilarious. You know, it was just cool to meet those guys, talk to them. Even when we started playing golf, it was more of just a fun thing to do. I never really viewed it as a tryout, or I really didn't have any intention to get into content or anything like that. The whole like Barstool foreplay first match thing, they really just needed to fill a foursome. And, you know, I guess I'd been buzzing around enough, and they had seen my game, and they just really brought me in as a ringer. I don't think even then they intended for me to like join them. And here we are.
But they couldn't resist. They couldn't
I guess
resist.
so, yeah. It's even after I did that, I still wasn't like, you know, they won't have a choice after this. And once I got a taste of it and the opportunity, like, it's changed my whole life. It's crazy.
And the first time you guys played golf was actually in this area,
Yeah.
about 4 miles away at Pinehurst number 2. You didn't really know, it wasn't really a tryout, but did you realize like, hey, we've got something special here?
Yeah, I think we got along really well just from the beginning. And that sort of just is or it isn't. You know, I got some ridiculous qualities about myself that I guess have fit pretty well with the channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just sort of happened, kind of organic. I don't know.
So I obviously do my research for this show, and on your website, in the About Me section, it says the most comfortable man in golf. Can you just maybe elaborate on that?
Yeah, that's funny. That kind of like stems from the happy hour days when I always just seemed to be like in a really comfortable chair or something like that. I don't take golf and life too seriously. Like I don't think I'm even really conscious of it. I'm just sort of floating around life. And yeah, I value a good comfortable chair, a nice air-conditioned room, you know, maybe a hot tub every once in a while.
Oh yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
What we got?
135.
Okay.
Bit of a lip here.
Bit of a lip.
I mean, on the green would be a great shot.
I mean, that thing's tucked over there on the left.
Oh,
Good
go.
enough.
Go. Oh! That was so close.
That was aggressive.
Wow.
Show me something.
Okay. Oh,
Travel.
a little chunky. Okay, we
Another?
got some up and downs on the line now. So I'd love to get like a little window into the Bob Does Sports creative process. Like, do you guys have pitch meetings? Is it just like, let's go out there and see what happens?
It's probably exactly what you think it is. Usually it's the night before, we've got some Uber Eats being delivered, and people just start throwing out ideas. They usually start pretty bad, but there might be something to one of them, and then we all kind of throw at that, and then we land on something. We might, like, a lot of the time we'll go out and film. We'll film an episode on the front nine, and then we do a second episode on the back. And sometimes when we're playing the front, we really don't know what we're gonna do on the back yet. So it's a little bit procrastination, butt to the fire type thing.
Right.
You know, it gets harder and harder as we go to come up with new ideas. But that whole process is probably the most fun part, or second most to actually doing it, I guess.
Right. I just think that speaks a lot to, again, to the chemistry that you guys have, that you don't have to fake it and think about it too much before you go in, because you just know that it's going to be great.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, golf for us is just more like the stage for our nonsense. So, you know, we hope at this point, whatever video we do, hopefully we still just get into some ridiculous conversations.
Right.
And that's really what it's all about for us.
there is no limit to what you guys do, whether it be the cheeseburger challenge, wheel of drinks. What's the most physically taxing video you guys have done?
Yeah, we've had some food challenges that are pretty brutal. Oddly enough, like the pizza challenge we did was pretty tough. Bob got some like extra large pizzas instead of just large.
Oh no.
And that was a grind. We've done a few speed golf videos, which for me personally is a bit of a grind, bit of a challenge. But yeah, just when I think we've kind of done the hardest we'll ever do, somebody comes up with it's a good idea, but it's a tough idea, and I know it. We all know going into it. Oh yeah.
Roll.
Come on now.
Roll.
You're right at it.
Oh man, I thought
Right
that was gonna.
at it. Boy, that was close. All right, this is fairly straightforward.
Wow. Gorgeous.
There we go. All right.
Excellent touch.
All right.
FP, is the Euro step celebration reserved for birdies only?
Traditionally,
Okay.
but if you feel the Euro step energy enter your body, you can let it out.
Okay. When did you start incorporating that into your celebrations?
You know, it's one of those things that people hated back home. You know, it's tough enough to make a long birdie on them, and then you got to gloat a little bit.
I thought maybe you thought, oh yeah, they just hated traveling in basketball.
Traveling too, yeah, 100%. The old heads hate it. Yeah, absolutely. But something about just still that little extra on people. You know, you got to do that stuff in match play sometimes.
For sure.
All right, a little bomb here.
This one breaks a bit.
Did she? Oh,
wow.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Up and down. I'll take that.
Whoa. What a putt.
Oh wait, I gotta do the, wait, well, I
something.
feel inclined to do it. Can I do it?
Of course.
Okay, so here,
Boom,
here,
boom, and up.
here,
That's
right?
it.
Okay,
Not a travel.
did it.
That is not a travel,
Yeah,
folks.
you're right. The energy's just gotta hit you. And I
gotta
can
hit
see
you.
most of the time it does come for birdies. But
100%. It's got to be of a length too. You got to have a runway.
right.
You know,
can't
if I like 2-putt birdie on a par 5 and it's a tap in,
it's
like,
not Euro worthy.
you can't Euro step
No.
on that. That's abuse.
Right,
That's what
right, got
that
it.
is.
Ooh, nice up
Use
and
'em all. I
down.
think that ball might have traveled around the hole there. All right.
So good.
Heck of a putt.
Very nice.
Let's go.
All right, 2 down, 1 to go.
All right, we're out here, 18th hole, last hole.
Last hole.
You have 3, I have 2. What do you say we double the points here?
I love that idea.
Make it interesting.
This is on the tee history. This has never been done before.
Look, there's a lot of firsts when it comes to me, and I'm also behind, so I love the idea.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'll set us off here.
Send it.
Send it.
Send it.
Okay, we got the rights again. Okay, I think I still am not getting my point. Oh, and it's worth double too.
It's a big fairway for me here.
Wow,
That
Clutch.
felt good.
so good. And just like that, he's in the lead.
Had to have it, got it.
Oh man. So there's this huge boom in YouTube with golf creators, and I think what better person than to ask than you about why that is. Why do you think we're having this moment right now in social media, but specifically YouTube?
Yeah, I think access is definitely one of them. I think, you know, the tour offers a great product Thursday through Sunday, and it's always Thursday through Sunday, where YouTube is kind of anytime, any place, any hour. You know, you got a lot of fun groups putting out a lot of different type of golf content. And I think that kind of the YouTube golfer, you get more of a personal look at them, kind of a sun up to sundown kind of peek at the person and who they are. And it's not just when they get to the first tee and then walk off the 18th. Tour players are out there working, trying to make a living. So some of them feel the need to entertain and some of them don't. And I don't think there's any right or wrong there. Where we clearly have a goal to entertain our audience. So, you know, I think we open ourselves up, and I think when you do that, you know, people feel like they get to know you, and they do, and people get invested in that.
It's crazy though, because you wonder, like, is this obviously changing what's popular in terms of, you know, viewing golf, but could this potentially change sports as a whole? You know, like, is there a scenario where you're seeing more like tennis influencers or baseball influencers, or not? Oh, sorry, not influencers, creators. Excuse me.
Creators,
but
of course.
It's just, you know, but I don't know if any other sport really sets itself up to be that way than golf.
I think that people from all walks of life play golf, right? There's people all across this country making a lot of money, making not very much money, that work Monday through Friday so they can go out Saturday and Sunday and play golf with their friends. And I'm not sure that there's a whole lot of sports that are like that.
True.
At least for a lifetime. So I think the connection is broader. The handicap helps bring everybody together. It's hard to go out, like we do like 3v1 matches against pros, right? And we can do it with the scramble. But like, if you're a basketball content creator, how are you going to go play one-on-one against LeBron James and make a video? Like, how's that going to work out?
It's not going to go well. Or it's not going to be fun even for the viewer. You're like, I know who's going to win.
Yeah, even if you lower the rim for your side, like, right? He's still gonna probably get the job done. So.
Right, exactly. All right, 148.
Okay. I'll tell you what, that's a view right there.
Ah, Mid-Pines.
148 uphill. Got to be uphill.
I told you I won my first college tournament here, right?
That's crazy.
I know.
It's got to bring some good memories back,
Good
right?
memes.
That's why she's getting up and down.
Right. Harnessing the power of college Hally. Oh, this looks good. I like the flight.
Stay. Stay. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's moving.
Oh,
no.
Windows open.
Welcome to Pinehurst. Oh, I think I might have needed more height there.
Draw.
Give that little
Draw.
kick there.
Oh, bunker.
Is it?
Bunker. All right.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Tell you what, if you can get up and down in the Pinehurst area, you can get up and down anywhere.
Amen. Amen to that. Do you think there are any misconceptions about creators and YouTube culture and all that? Like, people think a certain thing, but you're just like, nah, that's not the case.
I think people think that you got to be good, or that like being really good at the game is the only way you should be doing it. See a lot of comments and stuff online about, you know, these guys are trash. Like, come to my local spot, I could clean up, and it's like, it's not just about playing well. And
you're like, yeah,
well.
We never said that.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's some channels that, you know, you watch for great golf shots and good golf, fun matches, tight matches, but you can find your own lane and do it the way you want to do it. It doesn't need to be, you don't need to be the tippy top of your game to get it done.
Right. What do you think, like, looking 10 years down the road, what does Bob Does Force look like?
Yeah, that's a good question. Probably something we should spend some more time thinking about. We're still kind of a day at a time, video at a time, guests at a time. We work with some great partners that let us do some really fun things. I mean, if you told me in 10 years we're doing exactly what we're doing right now, I think I'd be pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I want to leave an impact. I think we all want to leave an impact on the game in a positive way. And hopefully getting some people started that maybe were a little hesitant to for whatever reason. And I don't know. I keep running into people at airports and they keep saying you're the reason I started playing golf. Like, that's good enough for me.
I love that. Do you ever have like a pinch me moment? I mean, even as we were teeing off here this morning, there were people in some carts being like, FP, we were just watching your stuff.
Yeah, it still doesn't really make sense to me. It's humbling. I really appreciate it. I'm still just a guy from Virginia, still just an accountant at heart that's just having a good time.
I love that. Hey, does the accounting thing ever come to play? Do you still use your accounting skills at all?
I try not to, but yeah, there's definitely times where it's useful. I can leave the cubicle. I don't know if the cubicle ever really left me, you know?
You can take FP out of the cubicle, but,
Sure.
but not the cubicle out of FP.
No. I'll tell you what, just go in the hole. Go in the hole.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sit.
my word.
You know, for as bad as I'm hitting it, my short game's been pretty good, so
That was nasty.
I'll take it.
You just need to find somewhere where it's just a golf course of sand.
The golf course
You
is
would make
safe.
a living out there. Sahara National or something.
Sahara National.
That was nasty.
I'm gonna join. Be a founding member.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
I mean, you can't just scare me. I got to give it right back to you.
You wanted that one. I thought that was in.
Woo. I'll tell you what, I left myself a scary one now. Comes down to some putts, doesn't it?
It does.
No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, this is for a point.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh boy.
Okay, got this to tie. Well, that's easy.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you, FP. That was so much fun.
That was a good time.
That was awesome. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Got your money's worth on that putt. Love that.
Wow, what a couple holes.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much for having me.
Thank you so much. That was so fun.
Excellent.